Welcome everyone to the Citrus Twist April workshop using the add-on kit only, and it is amazing. I have pulled a few papers here as well as the textbook page from the kit, and from this paper I have fussy cut a lot of the florals but left some behind because I want to use some of the circles here, or the polka dots. I'm going to use some of that washi tape too. The polka dots actually inspired the design of this layout, so I die cut, or you could use your punches. I made 3 different sizes of circles from it. And then I want to use some of the washi tape here. I at first thought I would do a weave look type thing and use only the pink and the teal, but I ended up liking the vertical here. So I ended up using all 3 of the washi tapes. And I made the length of them differently. So the one on the far left is longer than the other 2. And then once I have those secured, I'm going to place some of the die cut circles and just see what direction I want these to go in. And then I'm going to bring in some of the florals too, so that I can see how they would look and just space out those circles the way I want them. I ended up going a different direction with the florals, you'll see in a little bit. But the circles that I placed down here were definitely staying in part of the design, because what I did is I added some zigzag stitching along the far left and then added some regular straight stitching along the lines of the other washi tapes, and then I added some horizontal lines to secure those circles. I want to create a lot of texture with this. So there's my stitching. And then by accident, my florals were at the very top of the layout like this, and I liked the way it looked. So that's the way that I'm going to place my florals, is using them that way. Now to continue with the circle theme design, I used the same die cuts to die cut 4x6 photos that I printed. I really fiddled a lot with the placement of the photos. I wasn't quite sure where I wanted them, but I do know I love the florals up there. So I secure things like that into place as I know. So before I commit to things and start adhering, I did send this entire layout through my typewriter to type my journaling that you see there on the far right. And that's the reason why I'm kind of bending my layout, because it wrapped around the wheel of my typewriter. This was really a fun layout to create. I love the whole overall flow of it with the design and the colors. And I did pull out there on the right, I did pull out some of the die cuts from the kit, from the crepe paper collection, and I'm just going to place things. I love that this little acetate is clear, and that it's especially a circle. So I was kind of really forcing it to work in this, and it really, I think it would work if I did not have the larger photos. And I also wanted to see the washi tapes and the circles back there. I wanted to see some of that, and I did not want to have it too full of a layout. So I'm just going to pull some stickers and some embellishments that either work by their color or they work by the sentiment. Since I have the vertical direction of the washi tape, and I had also done the stitching that way, I did some stitching also horizontally. I'm very much into directions when I create like this. So I want to create some horizontal lines with those stickers and place those. I know that I'm going to use them, I'm just not sure where yet. And then by accident, this awesome embellishment piece from crepe paper from the add-on worked perfectly over my journaling. I just had to shift it a little bit so that I could see all of the journaling. As I start placing those horizontal stickers to break up the vertical lines, and that little camera too, it was the perfect color, and it's a camera. I love cameras. And so I shift the photos, and this is where the photos are going to stay. I actually like them. My photos, it was a nice spring day, but the backgrounds, I left the photos in color and not in black and white. So there's a lot of darkness in them because of the bright sun in the background. And I think it complements the cluster at the top with the flowers and that embellishment that I have around the journaling. I like the look of that. So I had to start shifting things, and things are really starting to come into place now. Now I'm deciding on what I want as a title, and I'm going to keep it pretty simple. This was a spring day. We were at the strawberry farm, and they had an Easter egg hunt. So it was a lot of spring favorites that we like to do. So what I did is I started to place spring with those alphas from the add-on onto that die cut circle, but I wanted it to kind of go a little bit more onto the white cardstock. I felt like it got lost on the circle, and I think it's better seen this way. So I'm going to keep it simple. I used another one of the stickers from the add-on to do Spring Love because it really just captures the day that we had here at the farm, the strawberry farm. Now I want to go ahead and commit to some of these stickers, and I want to add some foam adhesive to them. So I sprinkled some of my baby powder onto acrylic block and just ran the stickiness of the stickers through it. And then I can put my foam adhesive on them and then start placing them. I really like how I'm glad I did fiddle with this because you see that right spot. You see that it's all coming together. And I like having one of the stickers that take me somewhere foam adhered, and then I tucked the other one that says beautiful right underneath that and staggered it. I really like the look of that. And I also foam adhered that gold sticker. The camera, I had to just, I knew I wanted to use it. I just needed to decide where I wanted it. But I am going to commit to that Let's Go in pink. It's perfect, goes really well with this, and it's a circle too. But I end up, for that camera, I did do the baby powder on the back and did some foam adhesive. And I found a nice little spot for it in the cluster of the flowers at the top. Now, my apologies for not being able to see what I did there at the bottom. I just added another smaller die cut circle. I felt like the bottom needed just a little bit more of a cluster down there, so I foam adhered another one down there. And there's the camera. It finally has a home. I like to create the odd numbers when you do design, so that's the reason why I'm adding another circle there from the textbook page from the add-on kit. And when I did that, I realized I wanted to move that one photo up at the top, and I'm so glad I did. I love it up there. And then I just added some sticker hearts to that one little circle. And that finishes this. This was so fun. I love this layout, love how it came out. Gorgeous kit. I hope that you enjoy. I hope this gives you an idea of what you can do with the kit. Thank you so much.